Yo, what is up everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. Next part of the baby owner's manual. Let's get to it. I think we should be on chapter... Did we just start a chapter? No, we're about to go to chapter 5. All right, so we'll finish up chapter 4. All right, dealing with overstimulation. If the baby stays awake past the time when he is tired enough to activate sleep mode, he runs the risk of becoming overstimulated. It is difficult for an overstimulated baby to fall asleep. Try the following techniques to activate sleep mode. Number 1, avoid overstimulation in the first place. Encourage the baby to enter sleep mode whenever he exhibits signs of fatigue. Number 2, if the baby has become overstimulated, do not work to entertain him. Do not introduce toys, rattles, or other forms of stimulation. Number 3, cradle the baby. See page 42. Put a light blanket over him and your shoulder to darken the baby's environment. Number 4, let motion calm the baby. Put him in the stroller for a ride around the block, or put him in the car seat for a drive around the neighborhood. See page 120. Spend 15 minutes with him in a rocking chair. Number 5, if all else fails, let him cry. Place the baby in a safe location and wait several minutes. The crying may help release excess energy, and the baby may enter sleep mode automatically. Sleeping malfunctions. If the baby wakes constantly in the middle of the night and you cannot find the source of the disturbance, the baby might be experiencing a sleep malfunction. However, such malfunctions are rare. Consult with the baby's service provider for diagnosis and additional information. Sleep apnea. This physiological condition will temporarily constrict the baby's airway during sleep. The baby has a built-in system that will waken her so normal breathing can resume. Symptoms include snoring or noisy breathing during sleep, coughing or choking during sleep, sweating during sleep, and a confused or frightened waking during sleep. The baby might also indicate signs of sleep deprivation. See below. Expert tip. If the baby is having difficulty breathing while asleep, wake her by stroking a finger across the bottom of her foot. Never shake a baby to stimulate breathing. Sleep deprivation. If the baby is waking frequently during the night, she may be sleep deprived. Symptoms include general crankiness and irritability and excessively long naps in cars and strollers during the day. If you believe the baby is sleep deprived, develop a more regular sleep schedule. If this fails, consult the baby's service provider. All right, that was chapter 4. Chapter 5, general maintenance. They got like a nail clipping and diaper changing thing. Hazardous waste. That's really funny. All right. Understanding and installing diapers. During the baby's first year of life, you will need to reinstall diapers numerous times a day. Although many users will find this process tedious, the benefits far outweigh the inconvenience. The frequent reinstallation of diapers is the most effective way to prevent diaper rash, which can irritate and damage the baby's skin. See page 135. Establishing and configuring the diaper station. Before installing a diaper, it is important to have all the necessary materials on hand. Experienced users keep these materials in a central household location that is generally referred to as a changing station. Changing table. The surface of the changing table should stand a few inches above your waist. Some users purchase this accessory from a manufacturer. Others place a foam changing cushion on a low dresser, a low bookcase, or an ordinary table. Either approach is acceptable, but consider using a table that features storage areas for the supplies listed below. Diapers. Expect to install at least 300 diapers during the baby's first month. 300 diapers in the first month. All right, 30 days. That's like 10 diapers a day. That's... No, it was less than that.
8 to 12 diapers?
They're exaggerating. 300 diapers during the baby's first month. Then plan accordingly. A well-stocked changing station will have at least 12 extra diapers on hand. Waste receptacle. Place a medium-sized trash container with lid within reach of the changing station. Soiled diapers may be stored there until they are ready to be cleaned or discarded. The receptacle should be lined with a plastic bag and emptied frequently to minimize odor. Baby's poop doesn't smell. Not yet, at least. Expert tip. If you wash the baby's cloth diapers, do not clean them with any other articles of clothing. Could you imagine? Soak the diapers in a hot water cycle in a washing machine, then run the rinse cycle twice. Use baby-safe soap instead of detergents with harsh chemicals. Dryer sheets can also contain harsh chemicals and should be avoided. We thought about doing the reusable diapers, but we decided against it. Washing supplies. A small bowl of water, warm water, and or half a dozen washcloths or cotton rounds should be adequate. Baby wipes are popular with many users, but they should be avoided during the baby's first month. Most wipes contain alcohol, which will dehydrate the baby's skin. After the first month, baby wipes can be used for times when a baby is free of diaper rash. Barrier creams, lotions, and ointments. These products treat, soothe, and condition the baby's skin. Purchase as needed and store them near the changing station. Talcum powder is no longer recommended by most service providers to dry affected areas. If the baby inhales large amounts of talcum powder, respiratory problems can result. If you use talc, apply it to your hands, not to the baby, and gently rub the baby. Extra baby clothes. Babies are unpredictable and may release their waste during the changing process. Yes, that is true. This waste may appear in the form of a gushing spray or an explosive projectile. Take precautions. Keep an extra set of baby clothes nearby. For you new parents that are watching this, all 2 of you, this is one of the most important things in the book. Mobile or toy. These simple props can be used to entertain the baby during a diaper reinstallation. All right, now there is a diagram showing the changing station and the different aspects of it. So I'll let you guys zoom in on that and pause the video if you'd like, so you can take a look at the diagram that they have. Diaper bag. The diaper bag should accompany you and the baby on any journey outside the home. It should include a towel or portable changing pad, diapers, extra pins if you're using cloth diapers, cotton rounds, washcloths or wipes, a thermos of hot water, barrier cream, a spare set of clothes, and a small toy or 2. Replenish its contents regularly. Blow dryer, optional. A blow dryer with a no heat setting can be used to hasten drying of the baby's bottom. Cloth versus disposable diapers. Today's baby owners must choose between cloth diapers, which can be washed and reused, and disposable diapers, which are used once and then discarded. This decision will have little to no effect on the operation and performance of the baby. Base your decision on your own needs and circumstances, and consider the following benefits. Cloth diapers feel softer against the baby's skin, are more affordable than disposable diapers, do not waste space in landfills. Disposable diapers absorb more of the baby's waste, can be installed more quickly than cloth diapers, do not waste water and detergents, are easily portable. Yeah, those are the things you'll have to take a look into to decide whether or not you want to use disposable diapers. Installing a diaper. If the baby has an unpleasant odor or begins crying for no apparent reason, her diaper may need to be reinstalled. With practice, the user will begin to ascertain, yeah, I read that right, ascertain a diaper's status simply by touching it and feeling for additional weight. Alternatively, a finger can be gently inserted to check for wetness. Be sure to have all the necessary tools assembled before removing the soiled diaper. Caution, never leave the baby unattended on a changing table. All right, so that finger thing is really interesting. Like if you're using obviously a cloth diaper, then you're going to need to take that into account. But every diaper that we've seen so far has the a yellow strip along the front and the back of the diaper to indicate moisture. And if it does have moisture, so like if the diaper is soiled, then you'll see the yellow line turn blue, and it's very easily identifiable. Like it turns from like just regular yellow to like a blue, like a very apparent blue. So you can like definitely tell whether or not the diaper's already soiled. But yeah, you might have to do the finger test with the cloth diaper. All right, number 1, lay the baby on the changing table and unfasten the diaper. Number 2, peel away the front of the diaper and assess its contents. Figure A. If the diaper is only wet, proceed to step 6. All right, so step 3, if it's poop in there, raise the baby's legs to keep them clean. Grasp both feet with one hand and gently lift them above the baby's stomach. Number 4, using a clean edge of the soiled diaper, wipe the feces from the baby's skin. Figure B. With males, wipe from back to front. With females, wipe from front to back. This will minimize the risk of vaginal infection. Expert tip. Any person reinstalling a diaper risks being sprayed by liquid waste. That is 1,000,000% true. He's only 39 days old, and that's happened at least 4 to 5 times. Where was I? Oh, yes. Feces from the baby's skin, infection. All right, a person reinstalling a diaper risks being sprayed by liquid waste. Placing a washcloth over the baby's penis or vagina will minimize the risk. Number 5, remove the soiled diaper. Figure C. All right, and here's the figures that they're talking about. It looks like there's also figure D, E, and F. Probably going to be explained on the next page, but you can refer to this diagram for the figures. I can attest that that is basically how you're going to be changing a diaper for a baby. All right, so number 6, clean the area with a cotton round or washcloth dipped in warm water. Rinse and clean the cloth with every pass. Figure D. For this, you can just use a baby wipe. Number 7, dry the area by fanning or dabbing with the cotton cloth. Figure E. A hair dryer set on no heat can speed the process along, but some models may be startled by the noise. Yeah, some models might be. But you, like they said earlier, you can also use talcum powder to absorb some of that moisture. But remember to apply it to your hand and not directly to the baby's bottom. I actually did that today. I applied it to my hand, and just intuitive things that you just know as a dad. All right. Number 8, to install a disposable diaper. Open the diaper completely and lay it underneath the baby with the fastening tabs at the rear. Center the baby over the diaper. Stretch the front over the baby's genitals and secure each fastener. Figure F. Proceed to step 10. All right, and then step 9 is just basically saying to install a cloth diaper, fold the diaper into a triangle. Lay the baby in the center. Lift up the bottom point, fold over one side and hold it in place as you fold over the other side. Fasten with a covered safety pin. You know what? I kind of want to try the cloth diapers. I might look into that. The diaper should fit snugly but not tightly around the baby's waist. Make sure you can insert 1 or 2 fingers between the diaper and the belly. Caution, if the baby still has their umbilical stump, that lasts about like 1 to 2 weeks, but our baby's only lasted like a week. Not even, I think. If the baby still has her umbilical stump, fold down the front of the diaper about 1 or 2 inches before fastening. Do not diaper over the umbilical stump. Yeah, they told us, the service provider told us that before releasing us. But yeah. All right, variations by model. Usually I don't read the diagrams, but this diagram has what looks like separations between male and female. You can see there's not really like there's just like bullet points. All right, so for male, always point a penis downward before fastening a diaper. If the baby has been circumcised, spread barrier cream on any section of the diaper that may make contact with the penis. If the baby is not circumcised, do not pull back the foreskin while cleaning him. Female, never pull back the lips of the vulva to clean. Inspect the sides of the vulva closely for any residue. All right, next part. Understanding and treating diaper rash. Luckily, our son has not had to deal with this at all yet, which means I guess we're really good about being on top of his diaper changes. So you gotta watch your baby. All right, understanding and treating diaper rash. This inflammatory condition can affect any area of the baby that makes contact with the diaper, typically the buttocks, genitals, lower abdomen, and thighs. The most common variation is contact diaper rash, which appears as redness and or small bumps. Contact diaper rash usually occurs if the baby has spent long periods of time in a wet diaper. Moisture makes the skin more susceptible to chafing. The best treatment for contact diaper rash is preventative. Replace wet diapers often, especially during waking hours and immediately after a bowel movement. Minimize the baby's contact with waste materials. When treated with the methods described below, the rash should fade within 3 to 5 days. If the rash persists, contact the baby service provider. Yes, Sabrina. All right. I don't get it. I'm reading to baby. Number 1, before installing a new diaper, use a washcloth with warm water to clean your model's genitals and buttocks. The alcohol and lotions in some wipes may aggravate the rash. Number 2, use gentle patting motions when cleaning the area. Excessive wiping can aggravate the rash. Number 3, allow the baby to air dry or use a hair dryer set on no heat to speed the process. Do not pat dry. Do not install a new diaper if the baby is wet. Yeah, I feel like that could definitely cause more issues. Number 4, if the rash persists, apply a mild ointment to the affected area. Applying barrier cream over the ointment will keep moisture out of the area and prevent the ointment from rubbing off the diaper. Or rubbing off on the diaper. Number 5, if the inflamed area has blisters, the baby might have a bacterial rash. Contact the baby service provider. If the inflamed area is surrounded by red dots, the baby might have a yeast infection. Contact the baby service provider. All right. Next section, tracking the baby's waist function. It is not unusual to develop a keen interest in the baby's waist function. Many owners employ the use of charts to record their model's waist function. This information may be beneficial to the baby service provider, particularly if the baby suffers from diarrhea or constipation. Bladder function. Babies vary from model to model, but nearly all will urinate 4 to 15 times daily. If the baby wets fewer than 4 diapers a day, he might be ill or dehydrated. Contact the baby service provider. When tracking the baby's bladder function, count each wet diaper as one bladder function, even if it appears the baby urinated 2 or 3 times in the same diaper. Place a hash mark in the appropriate box. The sample chart on the following page shows typical 1-week bladder function pattern. Copy the blank chart in the appendix, see page 224 through 225, to chart the baby's bladder function. Expert tip. Many disposable diapers are so absorbent it is difficult to tell if they are wet. Placing a small strip of cotton gauze in the diaper can help you determine if the diaper is actually wet. I don't know when this book was made, but my coworker that got it for me, Ian, had his baby like 20-something years ago. But every diaper that I've seen, in America at least, has that line that I talked about earlier, where it'll turn blue. So You'll be able to tell if the diaper is soiled. Bowel function. The three main characteristics of the baby's bowel function are frequency, color, and consistency. A healthy baby might exhibit some variation in the following examples. Yeah, there was all types of different, what do I call that? Soil? Or no. Waste. I can't think. Over the past month. All right, so here is some example of the way that you can describe your baby's waist. And then tracking it. So bladder function, they have like different tick marks and then what day it was on, and then bowel function. And then it looks like there's different descriptions as well. Like color, it could be tan, green, yellow, consistency, seedy, thick, seed, thin, and then whether or not it was delivered easily or not. Yeah, we haven't had one difficult waste with him yet. I don't think we have. I don't think we have. Frequency. The baby can pass as many as many as 8 stools per day and as few as 1 in 3 days. Wow, that's insane. Breastfed babies usually pass more stools than formula-fed babies because breast milk has a laxative effect. Cool. Huh. Color. During her first week, the baby will pass meconium, which is digested amniotic fluid. This greenish-black substance comes pre-installed in the baby's intestines and must be expelled before normal digestion can begin. After the first week, the baby's bowel waste will become greener and will eventually turn mustard yellow for breastfeeding babies, or tan for babies feeding on formula. Once the baby begins to eat solid foods, the color of the bowel waste will vary depending on the meal. But yeah, meconium definitely comes out. I think ours was within the first 24 hours, and then it gradually came out more and changed towards that yellow color. But yeah, be careful with the meconium. It's like very sticky and stuff. Like luckily we didn't get it on anything, but like you kind of have to like continually like get it off of stuff. Like I know it was stuck to his butt for a little bit, but we got it off. Consistency. Meconium tends to be thick and tar-like. A breastfed baby will have slightly runny waist with seed-like pieces throughout. A baby feeding on formula will have slightly stiffer waist with a consistency like soft butter. Yeah, I highly recommend breastfeeding if you can. The sample chart on the preceding page shows a typical 1-week bowel function pattern. Copy the blank chart in the appendix, see page 224 through 225, to chart the baby's bladder function. Cleaning the baby. To guarantee quality performance, each model should be cleaned after every 2 or 3 days of use. If the baby still has her umbilical stump, it is recommended that you clean the baby using a sponge bath. Once the stump is detached, you can advance to a basin wash. When the baby is big enough, baths in the bathtub are warranted. Before cleaning the baby, make sure the following items are nearby. Figure A. Dry towels, fresh clothing, new diaper, washcloths or clean sponges, small cups or bowls, hair comb optional, shampoo optional. Expert tip. To ensure the baby's comfort, we recommend that you temporarily raise the temperature of your house to 74 degrees during bath time. Ha! We already have it like that constantly. Sponge bath. Figure B. Prepare 2 bowls of lukewarm water, one with soap, one without. Use a soap prepared especially for babies. Number 2, position the baby on a towel on a flat surface or on your lap. Number 3, remove the baby's clothes. If your model does not mind being undressed, remove all of her clothes, but keep her lower half wrapped in a dry towel. Otherwise, expose each part of the body in turn. Number 4, dip a cloth or sponge in soapy water and apply to the baby. Wash one section at a time. Number 5, dip a washcloth in the non-soapy water. Rinse the baby with the short, gentle strokes. Number 6, clean the baby's face. Dip a washcloth in the non-soapy water and pat the baby's face with it. Work from the center out using short, gentle strokes. Wash behind the baby's ears and under any folds in her neck. Holy cow, we're already at 25 minutes. How many more until the next chapter, buddy? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're not going to finish this chapter. We're probably going to call it, yeah, next chapter is Growth and Development, chapter 6. All right, yeah, ooh, this section doesn't end until... I'll finish just this instruction on the sponge bath. Next part will be the basin bath, where we'll pick up again. But here's the figures. If I remember, I'll show you guys the figures again in the video for next part. But yeah, you can pause it and zoom in if you'd like. Just lists out the supplies and then shows the sponge bath and then also the basin bath. All right, caution. Do not wash the umbilical stump. Avoid wetting a circumcised penis until it has healed. Do not wash inside the vulva. Number 7, wash the baby's hair. See page 147. Number 8, wrap the clean baby in a towel and pat dry. Number 9, if the baby's umbilical stump is still present, do not wet or clean the area. Check for proper healing. You might want to swab around it with rubbing alcohol. This decreases the risk of infection. See page 212. Number 10, reinstall a diaper. See page 132, and dress the baby. See page 152. All right, so like I mentioned, next part is the basin bath. I can't believe he slept through this entire video. Good job, buddy. But yeah, so we'll definitely finish off chapter 5 next time around. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more of the baby. Yeah, he didn't really do much today, but okay. Bye-bye.